Hello everybody, Crafty Heart Studio, Anna. Something new, something old, something different. I recently did a wreath for a girl that had a panda theme in it. It was a pink panda. But while I was looking for stuff, I came across, whoops, these little guys. They're like little figurines. Oops, one ran away from me. That's okay. And so you guys can see, and they're super cute. So I decided to I kind of wanted to utilize them. I got them on Temu, and I believe they were about $7 or something, 8 of them, or $5, something like that. And I think they are made out of resin too already. So here was my idea. I wanted to make a tray, and I wanted to make a storage box. Even though they're not the same shape, I don't mind, and I am going to use both of those molds. So I'm just going to go fast over what I'm going to be using. So I will definitely be using those figurines, guys, and they're going to go like in corners. I don't know which ones yet, but that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to put 2 handles. This is my tray mold, silicone mold. This is considered to be a large mold, and it's going to be something like that. So we got our hardware. We got our figurines. We got our tray mold. If you are curious, I bought this one on Amazon, and this is 8.5, maybe even 9 inches at some point by 14 inches, 14 and change. So this is the size of this mold. It actually came with the hardware, and there was another smaller in here, but I will be using this one. I will also obviously will need my torch. You will need measurement cups. I'm gonna mix a lot of resin, and I am gonna then separate it and use multiple colors because obviously it's panda, it's black, white, and green. So we're gonna use the white pigment. I am going to use, so it says lawn green mica powder, and I find this to be light and bright enough to kind of give me that bamboo look. I'm going to be using black glitter in a clear resin. I will be using a little bit of green glitter. I will be adding here. I will be using this release lubricant. It actually well, it worked for me. And I'm just going to spray my molds. I'll go outside and do that. I don't want to do it inside the house. I will spray my molds fast and easy, and we'll come back. Also, obviously, you will need your protective gloves, a little bit more mixing cups, your mixing sticks, and this is my other mold that I will be using. It will be for a storage box. It will be poured like that. This is going to be a top. It comes with a lid. And my idea is once the lid is done, on top of the lid, I will sit another panda guy. So, and he will be used as to pick the lid up. This particular mold, same thing from Amazon, also came with a different lid. It came actually 2 different lids. This one is flat, while this one has this mountain ridge on it, and maybe for a different project that would be really cool, but not today. So let me mix my resin. Oh no, obviously, yes, I will be using my resin. I never show it because I have big gallons, but I'm using Let's Resin Epoxy, part A, part B, and just in case you were curious. And yeah, I will be back in a jiffy as soon as I mix my resin up and I spray my molds. See you soon. I'm back. I mixed the resin. I sprayed the molds. I am gonna move that a little bit to the side right now. And so first I'm going to need a little bit of resin for a little bit for the black glitter. So I am taking 6 ounces, which is about 180 milliliters. I mixed 500, so I feel that's how much I might be needing. I did 250 and 250, part A, part B. if I have extras, again, I'm trying to do two things at the same time. I will need a little bit of resin, so that's gonna be for the white. I'm going to need, for the black glitter. I am going to need a little bit of resin for the middle, which is going to be green glitter. Oops. So I don't need much of it. So just like one of those little drinking cups, or whatever you call them. I do want to get this from dripping. Here we go. Next, put that aside. And always with the drips, I can't help it. I'm sorry, guys, but that's just me. And I do need another one for the white. And same thing, I'm gonna do about 200. Like 6 ounces. Okay. For the white. Let me clean that up. I don't want to work in a messy environment while I still can. I'm going to just clean that all up. Okay. It's still going to be messy. I'm messy. A lot of us are messy. So, clear goes in first. I am going to pour that in. I have about, let me see what I have. I have about 100 milliliters left. It should be enough to cover the mold. We're going to start with the clear. Take the black glitter and I'm gonna give a lot of black glitter here. Remember, glitter is very, very messy. It flies around. This is my first move. I will be doing is I want that black glitter along the edge. And yes, it will spread, and we know that. Let's do the green too, because it's gonna get messy. Oh, I can feel it's gonna be messy. I'm gonna get a little bit more of a darker green, just a little bit. I didn't talk about it before, but I thought that I want to add just a tad. Give it more color so it's not that bland. And close that. And I'm going to add, like I said, a little bit of that mica powder. I'm also gonna add some of that fine glitter green, just because I feel like it. That's supposed to give it glitter. I wish I had some of that for my blacks, because I don't feel like it's shiny at all. We're gonna have to do something about that and add something to it. So I got a lot of different greens in here. So mix that up. Okay, and this is what I'm gonna do. Let me see if I can, yeah, no, I'm just gonna go towards the middle. Let me figure out how I want to do this. It's a little milky. I'm thinking that I think I might want it a little bit more whitish. So let's just add a little bit more of that pigment. I'm gonna pour a little bit to the side because I might want it for some maybe extra layer. Just to have. Because I'm still like hesitant what exactly I'm doing. Okay, so now first I'm going to do not sure that this is gonna work out as I want. Might have to scrap that before I even begin. Kind of looks not as I want it to look. I'm totally playing with this one. I have no idea how it's going to come out, even if it's going to come out. So this one is a complete, let's see, I wouldn't even call it a wink. I was just like, see what happens. And I don't think I'm liking it. While like you saw what I just did here, I kind of like, you know, moved this stuff around and twiggled it around. You can do many different things. I wanted to start pulling in and see what happens. They will be a lot of mixing. I'm thinking maybe I want to have, like, remember I left that? I'm probably going to use it in here now. Yep, just save myself some. Let that link to the sides too. And see what happens. Because it's starting to warm up. I don't want to keep it in the cup any longer. I don't think I need more white here. I have plenty. And it's a little bit not how I envisioned it initially. Now I'm going to take a little bit of that silver crushed glass and just kind of spread it in the middle. It will reflect some of that green. Most of it will get submerged. Yeah, just a cheeky little sprinkle here and there. And you can give it a small mix. But like I said, most of them will get submerged. They're not gonna stay on top. The crushed glass is heavy and it does sink to the bottom. But just a little glitter here and there. Just a little sparkle. What else did I want to do? Do I like all of this stuff happening? I'm not sure that I went the way I wanted to go. But this black glitter is not glittery at all. I can't say that I like how that looks. And I don't like how that... Because it's... Like I said, it's a bit grainy. The final effect might be nice. Like maybe... What if I add a little bit of silver into the black? What do you think? Maybe even like along the edge. Will that hurt? No, it will not. Same thing, it's gonna sink. Am I doing this wrong? Should not have done that? I guys love your comments. Oops. That I did not want to happen. Did not want it to go into the white. So we're gonna have to move this one out. And we need to... Or just sink it. There you go. Gone. Like what's happening with the black glitter. Should have known glitter does that. Maybe I should have just did black paint. Is it too late to scrap this project? Or should I leave it as is and just this one is definitely I'm gonna scrap, so for now I'm just gonna use what I have left. this dry, I will do another coat. I still have space in my mold. I am not sure that this project is going to be to my liking. I don't think it's gonna look like the way I wanted it to look. I'm still thinking about chunky glitter for my purposes, and I am thinking about chunky and fine glitter, because like this stuff that is happening, this glitter floating up and down, is just simply don't like it. It looks like poppy seeds. So I will clean that in a second. Let me move this guy here. It's not filled in, if you can see. I did not do the top. It looks kind of like odd and grainy. Like I said, I have no idea what this thing is gonna look like even. So we're just gonna leave that here, and you see how I'm mixing it every time I touch it? I don't mind that. It might come out beautiful and pretty. It's just that black glitter is not panning to me. So, you know, while this green glitter is doing its job and it's not spreading and mixing into my whites like the black is just floating up, and like I said, I'm not a fan. Maybe push it a little more back. In my opinion, this is somewhat of a failed project. I'm gonna flip it around. Just for the simple reason, my table is a tad uneven, and I've been trying to get it leveled, but it doesn't really work for me that way. It's still just not happening. I keep moving this table back and forth. It is a working table, so it kind of keeps losing its the straightness, and it's a little bit, so I try to move my stuff around just a tad. Okay, let's submerge this, guys. Like, see, they kind of got pulled in here, and I still want to spread them, and I do like the silver. I do like that. But just we're gonna put them under a tad here and there. But you know what this gave me an idea for? If that been in black, yellow, orange, and red, that would have looked like a cool, awesome, fiery tray. I might do something like that. I also been dying to try in a galaxy, and I've been dying to try a beach theme, the waves. And I tried few waves, they just don't work out for me yet. So I am going to brace myself one of those days, because my child wants to do a beach theme coaster or something like that, and I've been putting it aside, but we're gonna do it. That's it. We're gonna leave it as is. We're gonna let it dry and come back. I will do another coat. I'm just very curious what it's gonna dry up as, and I'm curious about this guy, what that's gonna look like. But this needs more clear resin. I'm going to mix up a little more clear resin and cover this here on top and see what happens. Like I said, this is a scrap project, but my kid will love it. I will also need a little bit, I'm still making a cover for it. So I am going to pour some of the just black with glitter, obviously. I'm not going to paint it all black because I still want it to kind of match to itself. So we're going to do a black glittery cover. There we go. You see how it shifted here? I'm actually gonna flip it back. And hopefully now it's gonna even itself out. Okay, I did make some extra resin, so I am going to need, let me just pour out here first, clear. Like I said, I want clear. It is what it is. I learned my lesson. Hopefully you learned your lesson too. We don't like black glitter. Like I said, I'm not a fan. It's not glittery, nor it just floats around. And anybody who's done this before would know this. This is how we learn. But I actually knew this. I should have known that that glitter is just gonna go berserk like that and not cooperate with me. So let's just try and pull out a little bit of the greens out again. Because now it's thicker and it will stay more where we initially put it. I am back. It is dry. I am not sure. We're gonna demold this and see what happens. This is, in my opinion, another failed project. Like I said before, I learned again over and over not to use regular glitter. It has tendency to settle down, and it has a tendency to, you can see that right now, how that is on top of it's surfaced up, and they create this odd look. So we're going to demold this, and based on how that came out, oh come on, don't do this to me. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's not a perfect mold. Let's see if I can. And you see how grainy that looks? It is because of using glitter. I should have used just black resin, just colored it black, and it probably would have created a much better effect. Again, never to use this type of glitter. And this is, remember, the good, the bad, and the ugly? Yeah, this is pretty much the case. So let's open this guy up. Let's see. Okay, I love the silicone relisting that we used before because it's making unmolding a breeze. And I don't want to rip my mold up or anything like that, so we're going to be careful, especially... Oh my goodness, it's coming out easily. I love it. Okay. So let's see, what do we got here? How does that work? So that actually goes in like that. What am I gonna do is, that's what I said, I wanna okay, I like that. I guess there is no right or wrong way to put this. I am very surprised I don't have any bubbles along. It's kind of cool. And this glitter did settle deeply in and became completely black without the grainy part. My daughter would love to have this. This is a little milky, and but yeah, you can still see how glitter settles to the bottom, and then it does. I'm still trying to figure out which one, because this one is a little dull. You guys, I'm sure you guys can see that it's a little, while this side. You know what? I'm gonna finish it. This is not that bad. I mean, it has its moments. Yeah, the grainy parts of the black glitter that don't look nice and interesting. Another thing, how I say, right, it's glitter. It does not sparkle or shine or do anything like that. Live and learn. I'm gonna finish this. I pre-mixed some of the resin. This is 240 milliliters, 120 of each. I don't want it to be, oops, what is that? I don't want it to be just, I don't even know how to say that. Again, same thing. You see how that all of that glitter surfaced to the top? And if you touch it, it's very grainy, and you can actually see all of that. So we're gonna put another layer. I'm gonna do that, finish it, put the handles and the pandas, and the good, the bad, and the ugly. So bear with me, guys. This is fast and easy. We're just gonna finish it off. Since I kind of want to cover that imperfection, I decided I don't need this guy right now. Yeah, this side, while it's kind of like supposed to be perfect, it's not. I decided I'm gonna use this side. So what I'm gonna do is, and I guess because we're gonna use this as a handle, and I'm trying to think which guy do I want to use. So I'm gonna use this guy here. What do you think? He's a cutie. And I'm thinking about this guy on this side. And this one is too interesting. I'm gonna keep this. So yeah, there's gonna be 3 guys. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put resin on his back, just on his back right here. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna need. And I'm going to put, did I put him like that? Or I'm gonna put him diagonally. And I just want to make sure that he's perfectly centered in the middle. Okay. And we're just gonna set him down, and now because he got resin, he should stick. Oh, stay. That's fine. Just wanna make sure he's centered. Okay. Don't go anywhere. Now, handles. I don't want to do it that way. This whole thing is all wacky and might as well go wacky, continue, and I am going to put my handles in diagonally. Boom. Let them submerge. Just want to make sure that I got them in. Stay. Now my little guy's going in. Is that a bubble? Bubble? I guess it's not a bubble, but whatever. Okay. He's gonna get submerged. Do watch out for the bubbles that are gonna come from the bottom. You definitely wanna make sure that there's no bubbles. And we're gonna take another guy and he's gonna sit on this end. Panda! Who does not love a panda? Let me see what it looks like from the top. Oh, that's cute. Even with all this grainy failed stuff. So that's pretty much it, guys. It's going to, whoops, schmutz, come on out. It's going to dry up and I will see you soon. Give it 12 to 24 hours. Since this is a second layer, the bottom was already going to harden, so it's going to be easier to demold. It's not going to be as bendy and flexible. And hopefully, I'm just going to leave that here. Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm going to move this here. Thinking maybe I should... Nah, I don't think I need to give it more. I think that's plenty of resin and it will dry out. And it's going to be, it is what it is. I will also do a little cleanup over here. It's just a little rough for my liking, especially if I want to give it to a 9-year-old. So yeah, other than that, I mean, look at that. It's actually not a bad one. I gotta say, I like this mold. This is a good mold. I'm gonna clean it up. So yeah, I'm gonna dry that up and see you soon. Okay, it dried up and became a handle. It's a cute little box, I gotta say. Nice mold. I got this on Amazon. Again, I'm gonna show you, it looked like that. It has 3 pieces to it. And it is a box with a lid. I think there was only 2 left, but there are other listings. And gonna demold this. Hopefully it's gonna come off nice and easy. The usual. We'll do the edging. Nothing got stuck so far. Loving it. Loving it. Oh yes. It's a good silicone release. Boom. Great. Clean. Easy. And yeah, here's our little tray. It looks cute. I mean, I gotta say, it's not the worst. This is the back. Again, you see how grainy that is? And but definitely don't... I mean, some people might like it. I am not a fan. Should have just, like I said, done black. And probably would have looked better. Live and learn, like I always say. And but overall, it's a cute little tray. And I can give it to sweet girl, or my daughter would love this. These guys are now embedded. It's very hard to take it out. If not by, I mean, I don't think it's even possible. But yeah, I'm gonna take a few pictures and tell me what you think. And if you learned something or you found my video useful, or you think there's no point in posting something that I consider to be a failed project, or vice versa, please do comment, and I love to hear what you have to say about this. And there we go. Nice little cute set. Subscribe, comment, like. Thank you. Come back again. Bye, guys.